Recently, I received a question from a subscriber of my newsletter, Sales Pearls. And if you're not a subscriber to my newsletter, well, you're missing a ton of good information to help you succeed in selling. The link to subscribe is in the description area below. Leonard asked, Christine, what tips do you have on conversation starters I can teach to my team? We're in the banking industry selling services to the trucking industry. Hi everyone, I'm Christine Harrington, the Savvy Sales Lady, your personal YouTube sales coach. Be sure to watch until the end so you don't miss the bonus tip for today's video. First, Leonard, that's a very specific niche that you're in, and thanks for your question. The 3 tips plus the bonus tip you can learn while watching this video can really be applied to any product or service. Just do a little adapting, that's all. Talking to a complete stranger for the first time can feel awkward, especially when meeting in a business arrangement where you're invited into the prospect's office space. This means the prospect has the control and power, not you. So how do you break the ice and shift the power to be more equal? Tip number 1, start to shift the power by the way you introduce yourself. Introduce yourself by saying, "Hi, Bill," not "Hi, Mr. Smith." By using first names, you place yourself as an equal. So address the prospect as a peer, not as a superior. Remember, the purpose of conversation starters is to help begin building rapport and trust, and using their first name will help with that. It's a warm-up to the main event so everyone is at ease and comfortable. Tip number 2, ask about something from the prospect's LinkedIn profile. Now, I realize not everyone has spent time developing their profile. Many people may not even be active on LinkedIn, but my guess is you already know who is and who isn't in your space. However, what you can do is look for connections you may have in common and ask, "Bill, how do you know so-and-so?" Or look for LinkedIn groups they may be involved in or organizations they may support. Then ask, "How did you get involved in XYZ organization?" Opening up a conversation around their LinkedIn profile shows you have done your research. You're not just there to pitch them, you're genuinely interested in them as a person. If he asks about your LinkedIn profile, a nice gesture would be to hand the prospect a copy of your LinkedIn profile you've printed out if you're meeting face-to-face. Only offer it if the prospect asks. And if he or she does, this is a signal of interest. Tip number 3, ask about something that's popular or a trend within the prospect's industry. Here's what I say. "Bill, today in your marketplace, there seems to be a trend on trying to retain quality talent, such as your best sales talent being recruited away, or bonus and onboarding packages are increasing, which entice your top sales talent away. My guess is you're facing similar challenges that my other clients are facing, like cutting back on training or sales managers with a lack of time or knowledge on how to coach a sales team. These challenges can definitely affect your best sales talent. Which of these challenges are true for you, Bill?" In my space, retaining sales talent is a big pain point. Focus your conversation starters around a trend or a pain point in your marketplace. Also, you could look at the prospect's Twitter feed or Facebook feed to see what the prospect is interested in or what he's maybe commented on. Does your prospect contribute to any blog posts? If so, be sure to discuss one of them, especially if it fits as a nice transition into your sales conversation. Now here's the bonus tip. This is a question that is never asked. Ask about the prospect's job role. Don't assume you know exactly what his or her title encompasses. Ask her to explain her responsibilities. This will give you clues if there are other decision makers you may need to be introduced to. Remember, during this phase of the conversation, the goal is to ask questions and sit back to listen. Allow the conversation to be easy and flowing so it loosens up the prospect to feel comfortable to talk to you. But here's a warning. Conversation starters are meant to be a brief opening and not to linger discussing subjects. Try these 3 tips for your next sales conversations. You probably won't use all 3 conversation starters in one meeting. Pick one, though, that's appropriate for your prospect you're sitting in front of. These tips can be used during face-to-face meetings, over the phone, or during Zoom meetings. Let me know how you do in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss your next coaching video. And remember this, sales is a journey, not a quick trip around the block. I'll see you on the next coaching video.